It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. It is our mission, our duty to try to bring you some news that you could use, and today will be no exception to the rule. You can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Visit the website, obnradio.com. And I have a little announcement for those who've been asking about our app and when we will be getting an app. It dawned upon me that we've had an app all this time. And it is simply our Listen Live phone number, 857-777-0000. Save that number on your phone, and every time we got a live broadcast, be it a football game, a talk show, just punch it right in and get caught up with the latest and greatest going on here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And with all that being gathered and covered, let us jump right into today's episode. The Prairie View A&M University Panthers taking on the Grambling State Tigers this weekend from the State Fair Classic in Dallas, Texas. Prairie View will be the visitors this season, so they will get a chance to sit in the sun if this game was being played at 4 o'clock. But because it's being moved to 6, it will be a game that should be a pretty pleasant evening. Expected to be 80 degrees at kickoff time and a good crowd as usual on hand. Now, for the first time in a long time, this game will be televised through the HBCU Go .tv, and you can check it out. But if you happen to be on the move and about, as we mentioned, you can listen live to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, as we'll give you the play-by-play coverage from the State Fair Classic. The Panthers looking to go 3-0 in conference play after their win last week against Alabama State. And Grambling trying to earn the G back. Grambling lost to Bethune-Cookman on last week, and they are trying to find their footing under Coach Hugh Jackson. So we'll see how all of this works out over the weekend. I'm projecting the Panthers to win. I think it's going to be a relatively close game. Grambling, they're doing some things right. But, you know, when you look at it, oh, man, they're struggling. They hadn't won. You know, these games are so close sometimes, even when they look like blowouts. And one or two plays will kind of turn the whole thing around. So hopefully Grambling can go G-less yet one more week. Another game of interest to me this week. Well, there are two games of interest to me that I'm going to be watching extremely close. Southern University coming off of the bye week against Pine Bluff. They're at home, and in spite of, you know, the pressures that have been mounting up from Jag Nation on Coach Dooley, I really believe that he will get them together on this weekend. Be interesting to see what that final result will be. But a game of serious intrigue for me, and I know I'm going to get it from you guys if you hadn't listened to our Pick'em show from yesterday, but Mississippi Valley at FAMU. When this is almost a trap game, it's not almost, but it is a trap game as far as I'm concerned. It's just so many things that could go right and that could go wrong. And it won't surprise me with the new quarterback that's JUCO transfer for Valley, if he does not pull a couple of wrinkles out and pull off the upset, that's going to be the game of the week as far as I'm concerned, other than Prairie View and Grambling. That's really, really something that I'm going to keep an eye out on. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll try to wrap this thing up for today. It is Football Friday here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Keep it right where you got it. And we'll be right back. We'd like to recognize our broadcast partners, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Panther Backers. If you would like to become a broadcasting partner, contact us at 832-213-8824. Join us each and every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, for a word of encouragement from the Temple of Refuge Ministries. Simply dial 857-777-0000. Building the kingdom, one soul at a time. Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View, Texas. People often ask us, when will we develop an app? And I've been telling them all the time, we already have an app right at your fingertip. That app is 857-777-0000. Save this number on your favorites, put it on your speed dial, and every time there's a live broadcast, dial that number, 857-777-0000. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. Since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network has been providing local and regional coverage for Prairie View A&M University, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Blinn Junior College, Wharton Junior College, and Waller County, Texas high school sports. You can support the broadcasting coverage here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network by becoming a listening partner. Simply visit the website obnradio.com, and for as little as 17 cents a day, you can become a listening partner. That website again is obnradio.com. The voice of student athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Football Friday here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am your host, the Dr. Mike Prince of The Mike Prince Show. I want to remind you guys about that Twitter page. We've been having what they call that organic growth, and I'm okay with that. And we're doing some things that's going to help improve that, but you can help by becoming a subscriber today. Simply go to the Open Mic Broadcast Network YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And that way you won't miss anything. You know what else you can do? You can also hit that like button, that thumbs up button, if it's something that you're hearing to your satisfaction that can encourage us to keep pressing a little bit further. And speaking of pressing a little bit further, we know this big game between Prairie View and Grambling this weekend at the Cotton Bowl. A lot of people have been responding to some of the remarks made by Coach Sanders of Jackson State about playing too many classic games and not getting all that we're entitled to as far as finances are concerned. And it got some people to wondering, should Prairie View and Grambling consider leaving the Cotton Bowl? And two options that were out there were playing at Jerry's World, Cowboy Stadium in Arlington. And the other would be playing home and home. And from my vantage point and from my involvement with this game for a few moons now, those options won't work. The first one in Jerry's World. When you compare apples to apples, the Cotton Bowl to Jerry's World, although Jerry's World is modern, new, lots of bells and whistles, you will not be able to get the value of the money you spend to enter the Cotton Bowl that you would for Jerry's World. You go to the State Fair Classic, you have the game, you have the entertainment, you have the amusement park, you have all the food. You have this family environment. And if you chose to, you could stay from the opening of the fair to the close of the fair for that one price and enjoy a good game. You can't get that at Jerry's World. And then when you talk about home and home, let's be honest, you wouldn't make nearly the money that you're making, basically guaranteed, by keeping the game at the Cotton Bowl and receiving your payouts as they are. Sometimes we will hear and see things that may look good and sound good and actually work well. All HBCUs are not created equal. That's why you have to mix and match, trial and error, and what works for you, let that work for you. But you can't get gung-ho and start chasing any and everything that may look good or sound good, but in the long run, it's not that really good. So let's see if we could do our part. Some exciting wrinkles added to this State Fair Classic. Of course, it'll be televised on HBCUGO.TV or in your local regional areas. I believe in the Houston area, if you want to watch it, it would be on CW39. That's what I believe. But I can tell you this, you can listen to that game live on the Open Mic Broadcast Network Listen Live line, 857-777-0000. Andre Davis providing the play-by-play coverage of the Panthers as they try to go 3-0 in conference play. And don't forget, you can join us live for the 1876 after party. Go to the website, obnradio.com. Click on the Mike Prince Show. We normally do it 15 minutes at the conclusion of the ball game. We'll announce that throughout the course of the game so you won't miss out on anything. I am going to exit stage left. My time is far spent, and I must prepare for the day's journey. Don't forget, SWAC football is at its prime right now because it's all conference play, basically, from here on out. And we're going to be here each and every day, providing you the ins and the outs of everything that's going on. We have a new talk show, SWAC Weekly Live, that'll be premiering on Thursdays. Stay tuned for that release. And we just got a lot of excitement going on, but we'll keep telling you about that in the very near future. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Follow me on Twitter at The Mike Prince Show. And subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Hey, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.